Indian approach to water purification is a remarkable testament to early environmental engineering. Long before modern municipal water treatment facilities, civilizations like the Harappans at Mohenjo-Daro utilized gravity, natural sedimentation, and biological agents to ensure their communities had access to clean, safe drinking water. These methods weren't just about removing visible dirt. They incorporated a deep understanding of natural antibacterial properties and mineral balancing. Since both the practical construction of these traditional filters and the underlying Ayurvedic science offer fascinating insights into sustainable living, here is a comprehensive guide covering both how to build a traditional multi-pot filter at home and the core principles of Ayurvedic water safety. Part 1. How to build a traditional multi-pot filter at home. The traditional 7-pot, or multi-layered gravity filter, is an elegant system that uses distinct natural materials to progressively strip impurities from water. While ancient setups often used up to 7 stacked vessels, you can build a highly effective 3 to 4 tier system at home using terracotta pots. Materials required: 3 to 4 unglazed terracotta clay pots. The top pots need small holes drilled in the bottom. The bottom pot must be intact to act as the storage reservoir. You can install a food-grade spigot in this one. Cotton muslin cloth for the initial mechanical filtration. Washed gravel and small pebbles to catch coarse debris. Fine river sand must be thoroughly washed beforehand. This acts as a microfilter. Wood charcoal. Activated charcoal is best, but pure, untreated hardwood charcoal works. It absorbs toxins, odors, and chemical impurities. Herbal elements, optional dried vetiver roots, washed neem leaves or tulsi, holy
प्राचीन
basil,
भारत में एक ऐसा
branches.
बीज था जो गंदे नदी के पानी को कुछ ही देर में साफ दिखाने लगता था। लेकिन कैसे? उस बीज का नाम था कटक, जिसे आज स्ट्रिक्नोस पोटैटोरम या क्लियरिंग नट कहा जाता है। आयुर्वेदिक ग्रंथों जैसे सुश्रुत संहिता में इसके उपयोग का उल्लेख मिलता है। लोग पहले इस बीज को मिट्टी के घड़े या बर्तन की अंदरूनी सतह पर रगड़ते थे, फिर उसमें मटमैला नदी का पानी भर दिया जाता था। बीज के प्राकृतिक यौगिक पानी में तैर रहे बेहद महीन मिट्टी के कणों को आपस में चिपकने में मदद करते थे। कुछ ही देर में ये कण बड़े और भारी होकर नीचे बैठ जाते थे, जिससे ऊपर का पानी पहले से काफी साफ दिखाई देने लगता था। दिलचस्प बात यह है कि आज के वाटर ट्रीटमेंट प्लांट्स भी इसी सिद्धांत कोएगुलेशन और फ्लोकुलेशन का इस्तेमाल करते हैं। बस अब प्राकृतिक बीज की जगह विशेष रसायनों का उपयोग किया जाता है। लेकिन ध्यान रहे, साफ दिखने वाला पानी हमेशा पीने के लिए सुरक्षित नहीं होता। उसे उबालना या कीटाणु रहित करना जरूरी है। फिर भी ये तकनीक साबित करती है कि प्राचीन भारत ने प्रकृति की मदद से जल शोधन का एक बेहद समझदारी भरा तरीका खोज लिया था।
Preventing the finer layers below from clogging. 3. Configure the middle pot. Fine filtration and absorption. In the second pot, which sits directly beneath the top pot, you will create the chemical and microfiltration layers. Start by placing a thin piece of muslin cloth at the very bottom over the drainage holes. Add a 2-inch layer of crushed charcoal. The charcoal is the most critical layer for taste and safety. Its highly porous surface area traps chemical impurities, volatile organic compounds, VOCs, and foul odors. On top of the charcoal, add a thick 3 to 4-inch layer of fine, washed river sand. The sand traps microscopic mud and fine suspended particles that made it past the gravel. 4. Add the Ayurvedic botanical layer, optional. If you are using a 4-pot system, this goes in the 3rd pot. If using a 3-pot system, place these elements at the bottom of the middle pot or suspend them in the collection pot. Add dried vetiver roots, koos, or a few washed neem and tulsi leaves. These botanicals release natural antimicrobial compounds into the water as it drips through, while vetiver adds a distinct, cooling, and earthy fragrance. 5. Set up the bottom collection vessel. The final, lowest pot is your storage vessel. It should have no holes in the bottom, though a fitted lid is essential to prevent recontamination. As water slowly percolates through the gravel, sand, charcoal, and herbs via gravity, it drips into this final terracotta pot. The unglazed clay naturally cools the water through evaporation and gently infuses it with earth minerals, balancing its pH. Important safety note: while this gravity filter is excellent at removing sediment, turbidity, bad tastes, and some heavy metals, a homemade sand/charcoal filter does not reliably eliminate microscopic pathogens like E. coli or Giardia. If you are sourcing water from a potentially contaminated stream or well, you must boil the filtered water before drinking. AI mode conversation. Understanding H2O versus reverse osmosis. RO. Best new notice understanding H2O versus reverse osmosis. RO. Best new notice standard H2O is regular tap or bottled water containing natural minerals and dissolved solids, whereas reverse osmosis, RO, is an advanced filtration process that forces H2O through a semi-permeable membrane to strip out nearly all contaminants, impurities, and beneficial minerals. Key differences: regular H2O versus reverse osmosis, RO. Feature/metric regular H2O, tap/source, reverse osmosis, RO.